Good evening students, welcome to basic electrical lectures. So in this class, that is class number 50. So last class number 14, I explained basics of wattmeter. So after watching that, you can watch this video. Okay. So that is required, very much required for basic electrical lab, and that basics is required for this topic. Okay, we are doing derivation. So the question will ask like this: show that 2 wattmeters are sufficient to measure 3-phase power. Okay, so they not specified type of connection. See, in 3-phase there are 2 types of connection: star connection and delta connection, but they not specified in the question. So we can derive power for both star as well as delta connected loads. So now first I will explain for star connection. So for both star as well as delta, you get same power equation by using 2 wattmeter method. So first I am taking star connection system, that is star connected load. Okay. So in exam they won't specify type of connection. Under that condition, either you can write star or you can write delta, but don't write both. Any one you write. Okay. So that we can see the diagram. So how the star connected load is connected. So observe how I am going to write. Later you can copy down neatly. So this is a 3-phase star connected winding. So R phase winding, R1 is starting in, R2 finishing in. So it is R phase. Y phase winding, Y2 finishing in, Y1 starting in. B phase, B1 starting, B2 finishing in. So this is neutral point. Okay, B phase line, you take it outside, and this is R phase line, and this will be Y phase line. Now Y phase line I am connecting like this. See, you have to connect to 2 wattmeters between any 2 runs. So choice is yours. So I am going to connect between R and Y line. So this is R line, Y line and B line. So now I am connecting the wattmeter R phase current coil. Okay, R line current coil is connected in series with the load. Okay, similarly Y phase current coil is connected in series with the load. So this current coil, W2 current coil, connected to the Y phase winding. Then we have another coil in wattmeter. What is that coil name? Potential coil. Where the potential coil is connected? Okay, the potential coil is connected between any 2 lines. Okay, now I am connecting the potential coil between R and B line. Now similarly, the potential coil of W2 is also connected to Y and B line. What are the wattmeter terminals? M, L, C, V, mains load common voltage. M, L, C, V. What is this? Current coil. What is this one? Potential coil. So PC nothing but potential coil, CC nothing but current coil. Now this you can say it is W1, wattmeter 1, and this one is wattmeter 2. So I connected a wattmeter in R and Y line. The potential coil of W1 is connected between R and B line, and potential coil of W2 is connected between Y and B line. So before starting the derivation, you just write down the notations whatever are used in the star connected system. So before that you write heading, small heading, notations. Okay, notations. We know that in star connection, what are the line currents? Current in R phase is IR, current in Y phase is IY, current in B line is IB. These are all line currents. Okay, IR, IY and IB. What are all these? Line currents. Whatever the current coming from the line, same current is flowing through the phase winding, R phase winding. What is the current flows from R phase winding? From R to N. The current flows from line to neutral point. okay, is called phase current. Okay, so therefore the line current and phase current both are equal in star. So we done derivation for this. You just observe class number 11, concept of voltage and current in star and delta connected systems. So what are all these? Phase currents. Then what about line currents? Sorry, line voltages. What are the line voltages? VRV. See, you can write VRY, VYB and VBR. Any combination you can write. But we are concentrating where our potential coil is connected. See, potential coil of W1, where it is connected? Between R line and between B. Between R and B, this PC potential coil of W1 is connected. Therefore, I am writing VRB. Okay, then what about potential coil of W2, where it is connected? Y to B. Y and B, this potential coil is connected. So VYB. So for our analysis, we require only these two voltages. What are all these? Line voltages. What do you mean by line voltage? If the voltage measured between any two lines is called line voltage. So then what about phase voltage? See, the phase voltages are VR, VY and VB. So these are all phase voltage. What do you mean by phase voltage? The voltage measured from line to neutral point is called phase voltage. So the phase voltage in R phase is VRN. So for three-phase star connected system, so default neutral point will be there. So we are not using suffix n. Suffix n is neglected. Then we can write voltage in R phase is VR, voltage in Y phase is VY, voltage in B phase is VB. Okay, now we can start the detailed analysis. So W1, okay, what wattmeter will do? Very good, power measurement. So what is power formula? VI cos pi. So W1, okay, V means voltage coil, I means current coil. Where voltage coil of W1 connected? W1 voltage coil connected where? Between R and B. Okay, so you write VRB. Got it? Then where current coil of W1 is connected? The current coil of W1, what it carries current? IR current. So you write IR current and cos pi. What is this pi? This pi is nothing but angle between voltage and current. So we can write VRB at an angle of IR. This is W1 reading. So further you can apply the notation concept. What is VRB? What is VRB? Line voltage. VRB is line voltage. What is IR? What is IR? IR is line current or phase current. You represent everything in line parameters or everything in phase parameters. So I will go through line parameters. So IR is nothing but line current. Because in star, line and phase both are, line current and phase current both are same. So we can write IR as IL into cos. Inside, don't write like this, write as it is. VRB at an angle of IR. This I need to find out from phasor diagram. Okay. So this is wattmeter 1 reading. Keep it as equation number 1. Then similarly, what you can write W2. Again same formula. What is wattmeter formula? VI cos pi. Okay, VI cos pi. See now, wattmeter 2. Where? What do you mean by V? Potential coil or voltage coil. Potential coil or voltage coil. I is current coil. Where potential coil of W2 connected? Between Y and V. So you must write VYB. And what about current coil of W2? The current coil of W2, what it carries current? IY current. So IY into cos. What do you mean by pi? Angle between voltage and current. So this only you write VYB at an angle of IY. Now take this equation. Okay. Now apply your notation concept. So W2 is equal to, what is VYB? What is VYB? Very good. VL. Okay. And what is IY? Line current. Into cos VYB at an angle of at an angle of IY. This one you write as it is. Only here you apply notation concept. So line voltage, line current. So this is W2 reading. Okay, this will be W2 reading. So write little bit neat. Write as neat as possible. This is VYB and IY. And this is W1 reading. See, now my job is to find how much angle will be there between VYB and IY. So for that we should write phasor diagram. So what is the reference you can take for star connection? You must take reference as phase voltage. Don't take phase current and line current, because there is no relationship between line and phase. Both are equal. But line and phase voltages are different. So you can take voltage as reference for star connected system. So now I will write all the phase voltages. Okay, voltage in R phase, that is VR. Okay, voltage in Y phase, and that is VY. And voltage in B phase, and that will be VB. What are the voltages we required? What are the line voltages we required? VRB. What do you mean by VRB? See, VRB is nothing but simply first one minus second one. VR minus VB. Then similarly, we required VYB also. What is VYB? Okay, YB, year back. Okay, VY minus VB. So many students got year back because of this subject. Okay, so this is year back subject. Because of this one subject, you are unable to go to 5th semester. 3rd year you are unable to go. That is called year back. Okay. Even though if you have eligibility criteria, not more than 4 subjects, because of this subject, if you want to reach 3rd year, you should not have any backlogs in 1st year. See, this is 1st year subject. So this is a backlog subject. You should be very serious for this particular subject. Electrical, civil and mathematics. Okay, you should work lot of hard work. Okay, I hope you will do it. So refer my lectures. You will get confident to clear this subject. Okay, that is my intention to post the videos. Okay, see, fine. Now look at here, VRB. Now I need to write VRB. What is VRB? VR minus VB. Whatever I written here, VR, VY, VB. All these are original phasors having positive values. All these phasors are displaced by 120 degree with respect to each other. 120, 120 and 120 degrees. Now write this. What is VRB? VR minus VB. VR is already here. I need minus VB. Minus VB means you must reverse this vector. Reverse this vector exactly opposite. How much length is there? That much length you reverse the vector. Okay. Reverse means exactly you must write 180 degree. 180 degree opposite. So what is this value? Minus VB. Now from this point draw a line parallel to this vector of same length. And then stop it. Then from this point draw a line parallel to this vector of same length. If you draw like that, so you will get a parallelogram. Okay, you will get a parallelogram. Now joining these two vectors, you will get a resultant vector. What is the resultant vector? Line voltage. Okay, line voltage VR. What is that line voltage? VRB. What is VRB? VR minus VB. VR minus VB is VRB. Okay, got it? So now, what is the angle between these two quantities? Okay, 30 degrees. The overall angle will be 30 degrees between those two quantities. Similarly, what is VYB? What is VYB? VY minus VB. VY is here, minus VB is there. So therefore, now you construct a parallelogram. From this point, draw a line parallel to this vector of same length. So I am drawing the vector of same length. So I will draw it somewhere there. Now from this point, draw a line parallel to this vector. So space is not available. So if we extend, at some point both vectors will meet. So now join this. By joining that resultant vector what is that we can call? Line voltage. What is that line voltage? VYB. What is VYB? VY minus VB. What is this angle? Okay, this angle is how much? 30 degree. So this is the phasor diagram. Okay, with respect to voltage. But now I need to relate voltage with respect to current. Now assuming this load, the star connected load is inductive. If it is inductive load, okay, not pure inductive, it is not pure inductive, just assume RL load. If it is RL load with respect to voltage, what are all this VR? What are all this? Phase voltage. So with respect to phase voltage, you define phase current with respect to the load. What is our load? Inductive. What is the reference we have? Voltage. So with respect to voltage in R phase, what is current flowing in R phase? Lags the voltage by some angle. 30. Lags the voltage by some angle pi. Okay. But if the load is pure inductive, the current flowing through that winding lags that particular R phase winding by 90 degree. But don't go for pure inductive. So just take with practical load. Okay, choke coil is connected in all the phase windings. Like that you can assume. So it is an RL load. In RL load, you won't get angle exactly 90 degree and exactly 0. Between 0 to 90 you get angle. So now the current in R phase. Okay, the current in R phase, what is that? IR. Okay, the current in R phase, IR is equal to what? Phase current or line current, both are same. The current in R phase lags the voltage by an angle pi. Similarly, you determine current in Y phase. See, with respect to Y phase, the current in Y phase, that is IY, lags the Y phase voltage by an angle pi. Don't think that it is in the top and it is in down. This is leading, this is lagging. Not like that. Reference starts from here. Okay, this is the reference. With respect to that voltage, current in that R phase lags by pi. Current in Y phase lags by pi. Current in B phase lags by pi. Okay. Now IB you will get here. So IB you will get here. But that is not required for our analysis. So whatever is required, only for that I return the diagram. Phasor diagram. Now finally what we require? Angle between VRB and IR. Where is VRB? VRB is here. Where is IR? Here. You have to find angle between these two quantities. So what is overall angle from here to here? 30 degree. Then what is the angle I got from here to here? So total angle 30 degree minus pi. So we can write 30 minus pi. What is the angle between these two quantities? 30 minus pi. Very good. Similarly, the angle between IY and VYB. Okay. IY is here, VYB is here. What is the angle between them? Here to here 30 degree and plus pi. Now this angle will become 30 plus pi. Okay. Now that angle will becomes 30 plus pi. So got it. So once you got this angles, okay, then you should modify the wattmeter readings. Replace equation 1 and 2 by corresponding angles. Later, add 2 wattmeter readings. You will get 3-phase power measured by this 3-phase power measured for this particular load using 2 wattmeters only. Okay, got it. So guys, pause the video and then copy down everything. Okay, pause the video. See now, shall I erase this diagram? So it is not required because I want to do further derivation. Shall I erase? Yes. Okay, thanks for your response. I hope you given response. Even though it is preloaded video, some students will give response. Okay, fine. See, after finding the angle, phase angle between voltage and current, so I am writing what is W1? The equation 1 will become VL into cos. What is the angle between VRB and IR? 30 minus pi. And W2 reading will becomes what? VL IL into cos. What is the angle between these two quantities? IY and VYB 30 plus pi. Now that becomes 30 plus pi. So you measure angle like this. Okay, from here to your angle is 30 plus pi. Now total power, three-phase power is equal to sum of two wattmeter readings, W1 plus W2. So I am going to derive this. What is W1? Once again write same thing. Nothing will happen. It will get practice. Okay. W1 VL cos 30 minus pi plus W2 is VL IL cos 30 minus pi. Sorry, 30 plus pi. Second reading W2. Now you apply cos A minus B formula. What is cos A minus B formula? Cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. And for this you apply cos A plus B formula. What is cos A plus B formula? Cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. Apply this formula for this equation, then simplify, you will get final answer. Okay. VL IL within the bracket. This is, see, this 30 degree is A value and B is pi. Apply this formula for this cos A minus B. Okay, cos A cos B. Okay, plus sin A sin B. Okay, that first term is over. Then again plus VL into IL within the bracket cos A plus B. So cos A cos B minus sin A sin B minus sin A sin B. Now multiply each and every term. Now power is equal to VL IL cos 30 cos pi plus VL into IL sin 30 sin pi, okay, plus VL into IL cos 30 cos pi, okay, plus into minus VL IL sin 30 sin pi. See now, plus VL IL sin 30 sin pi and minus VL IL sin 30 sin pi cancel. So what is left now? Power is equal to VL IL cos 30 cos pi, VL IL cos 30 cos pi become 2 times. So 2 times VL IL cos 30, okay, into cos pi. What is cos 30 degree value? What is cos 30? Cos 30 will be root 3 by 2. So apply that relation here. So 2 into VL into IL. What is cos 30? Root 3 by 2 into cos pi. So now this 2 get cancelled. What is the final power equation? Power is equal to root 3 VL IL cos pi. So this is the power consumed by 2 wattmeter method for a 3-phase star connected load. So what is the power equation? Root 3 VL IL cos pi. This power equation is in terms of what? Line parameters, line voltage and line current. See guys, by this the derivation ends. See, they will ask for 8 marks. For circuit diagram, they will give 2 marks. And phasor diagram, 3 marks will be there. Rest everything, notations and all writing the equations, addition of the equation, applying mathematics, everything. Remaining part, okay, or simplification you write. Simplification will be around 3 marks. If you not written phasor diagram, what happens? You are going to lose 3 marks. Phasor diagram is very, very important. Most of the students in exam, they won't write phasor diagram. Simply they will write 30 minus pi and other they will write 30 plus pi. Then they will do it. They will lose 3 marks. Evaluator simply closing eyes and you will reduce 3 marks. Okay. So don't give that chance. I hope you understood how to write the phasor diagram. See, like this, we can also derive for delta connected load. See, in the next video, that is class number 15, this is part 1. Okay, this is part 1. Part 1, class number 15, part 1. I explained only for star connected load how to derive the power by 2 wattmeter method. Okay, same power you will get, same formula you will get for delta connected load also. Okay, that I will explain in next video, upcoming video. So guys, so in part 2, class number 15, part 2, you can get explanation for delta connected load. In exam, they can ask anything. Till now, they are not specified type of connection. Okay, you have to derive for star only, for delta only, not at all specified till now. Okay, under that condition, you can write star or delta. See, once I complete delta derivation, you get to know which one is easier, either star or delta. Okay, got it? Final answer will be same, root 3 way layer cos pi only. So guys, like ಮಾಡಿ, ನನ್ನ ವಿಡಿಯೋಸ್ನ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿ, ಸೊ ತುಂಬ ಮೋಟಿವೇಶನ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಟೀಚರ್ನ ಬೆಳೆಸಿ, ಸೊ ಇದೇ ಥರ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರಿ. ಸೊ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋಸ್. ಸೊ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ or before last working day of the semester, I will cover all the videos. Okay, so that is my target, so I'll stick on to my target. Let's see what happens. If support continuously happens, definitely we can achieve the target. So thank you so much, have a nice day, take care, bye bye.